brought up how so many people feel guilty about making the decision. Well, number one, to your point, we've signed a contract, a covenant that we're going to love them, and when their bodies are failing them and we can't change that, we're going to give them a peaceful transition. It's to some levels out of our control, right? But guilt, if you look it up in the dictionary, you're using the word correctly if you're doing something illegal, immoral, or unethical. We float the word all the time about how guilty we feel, but we're not doing anything illegal, immoral, or unethical. We're trying to make the best decision for a pet at a moment in time. I wish people would stop turning themselves into bad human beings by throwing that guilt word around inappropriately, because it almost paralyzes them from making a correct decision.
Yes, and I love how you worded that, because I tell a lot of my clients that there's a very fine line between where you're almost being so proactive with euthanasia and end-of-life care for your animal that you feel guilty that you're taking something good away from them. You're taking away a nice walk in the sunshine, or a meal that they're able to eat and enjoy and digest properly, or a snuggle session. And then there's a very, very fine line, and it can get crossed in a snap of a finger. Mm-hmm. The guilt of being almost too proactive with euthanasia becomes the guilt of knowing you waited too long and you had to force your pet to suffer in order to accept that they were dying. And I stress that to clients in every single consultation. You have the option of either being proactive and making sure that we have a good death, a euthanasia, or you absolutely are in a crisis situation and now we're dealing with dysthanasia, which is a bad death.